video. It's me, Charlotte, and I'm so excited to get into this one. This is actually a part 2 or part 3. I don't even know how many parts I've made of this at this point, but sustainability for beginners is obviously something I really want to focus on because just getting started is such a good, important step, and being aware of all the problems our world is going through is also really important. I don't know if you can hear, my parents are watching the election right now. This video probably isn't going up until, I don't know when. Maybe it'll go up after the election. I don't know. Well, the election has already happened. I'm saying like they're trying to find more of the results. Happened like 2 days ago. So anyways, let's get into this one. Sorry if you hear any background noise. The first thing that you can do to help save the planet and save some money is to eat less meat. Meat can be extremely expensive and also really harm the planet. Cutting out either just red meat or all meat, or going pescatarian, going vegetarian, or going vegan like me, like that is something that can make your environmental footprint go from here to here, like instantly. Just simply leave it out of your budget. And although some vegan products can be relatively expensive, sticking with like simple beans and rice can save you a lot of money. Plus, they are super easy to buy in bulk, which can save you a lot of plastic packaging as well. And when you combine going vegan or more plant-based with the DIYs I've talked about in previous videos, you can make recipes that are just as good as any store-bought packaged vegan food. And number 2, I would recommend you email small businesses or just talk to them, get the word out that sustainability is their consumers' biggest priority. This is completely free and something I really enjoy doing because it makes me feel good that I'm sharing my message, telling others what is important to me. I recently actually emailed a company called Light Life. They're not the sponsor of this video, although if they would want to, honestly I'd be okay with it. They're pretty cool. But they make a food called tempeh. Tempeh is a plant-based protein. It's great and they make it, but I did have like a small annoyance with their whole packaging situation. They have this like double layered plasticky, not fun for the earth packaging. So I actually sent them an email saying, yo, can you get rid of this? Like what are your sustainability goals? I saw on your website it says you want to be sustainable, but from what I can see you don't care about packaging as much. And they actually did respond to me. They got back to me and they were super appreciative of the information, and they said they would take my words into consideration, and I'm not expecting them to actually go zero waste or start wrapping their tempeh in banana leaves or whatever. But I'm really grateful that I got to share my message with at least that one person that replied back to me. Now she has something, or he has something to think about. Or they. Also, I recently started a Fiverr account. Fiverr is a website for a lot of freelancers. It's linked always in the below of my videos in the bio description, whatever you call it. And I do have a service where you can hire me to email companies for you. I do some research about them, figure out what their beliefs are, and ask them why they aren't making some decisions that would make their company a lot more sustainable. And this just helps them think about certain aspects of sustainability that they weren't already, and know that their customers care. And it also just helps me feel really good. So if you don't want to send an email yourself, you can always hire me. I'd be happy to do services for you. And number 3, we have turn off the lights and the water. Just go turn everything off. If you can look in the room next to you and you see that there is a light on and no one in that room, go turn it off right now. If you can hear the water dripping from the sink or something like that, go turn it off. There's no reason to be wasting these non-renewable resources. Of course, you will save money on your utility bills, which is wonderful, and you will help save all the non-renewable resources that we need so desperately. I like to focus on this one from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And I do have a light on. It is, I don't even know what time, it's like 7 something. It's late, and now that it is the winter, it does get dark a little bit early, but I usually don't turn on the lights until at least 5. So maybe now I'll do it from 5 to 5, but 7 to 7 is also a general range. depending on when you wake up. I do wake up at 5. And I like to keep the lights off as much as I can. And just paying attention to how much water you're using or how much energy you're using is so important. I like to collect my gray water when I can and use it for my garden or for anything that requires water. I just like to see how much there is because it's so crazy to me. When we started collecting water, we noticed how much we actually used, and that was so eye-opening. The next one I called the 3 V's, and those are volunteer, vote, and verify, and they are very important. These basically just summarize the idea of participating in your community. By volunteering to do earth-friendly services or just spread the word, you can make an impact and know you're doing your part. You can also vote. I really hope you voted. My parents are literally watching the election results right now. I know this won't go up for another week or 2 after the election, but that's what they're doing. Maybe we'll know by the time it goes out. And make sure you're knowing who you're voting for and why you're voting for them, and make sure they are aware of our climate crisis too. And lastly, verify. By this I mean buying items that you agree with. You agree the practices of the people that make the products, and you're verifying them. You're saying, yes, I agree with you. You're doing a good thing. So that's why buying locally or buying ethically, buying from brands you trust are all really important, because you're voting with your money, and obviously every dollar counts. So showing who you actually support and buying intentionally is super helpful for our planet. Alright, and the last one that you can do for absolutely free is to go outside and pick up some trash. Right now the weather where I am is totally fine, so I am still participating in this kind of stuff. Hopefully you can too. I mean, that's one of the benefits of climate change, you know? We can go outside all year round and pick up trash. I am kidding. That's not a benefit. There is no benefit of climate change. But you can go pick up trash at any time, anywhere, any age, any day, for the most part. It was a little bit challenging. I did try to pick up some trash in the snow, and that was not fun. But there will always be more trash to pick up. And similar to volunteering, I know my cat's in here, I'm sorry, you are doing a service that you can feel really good about. By picking up trash outside, you can make yourself aware of what could so have easily just ended up inside a fish and eventually inside of you, whether you even eat the fish or not. Getting the trash into the trash bin is super important. I often find myself trying to avoid looking at the litter on the streets, which is just awful, but it's so sad to see. But when you go outside and you intentionally look for trash, it is so eye-opening, and you realize what an impact you can have by just picking some of it up. And really cool thing you can do is just bring some friends along with you. You can make it more fun for yourself and just make it a more enjoyable process in general. Watch this cat, watch the cat. She's gonna jump up. Yeah, there she goes. Okay, she's on my bed, haha. So, now you've seen like me filming from every angle of my room. Actually, you haven't seen this wall. So, next time maybe I'll do that wall. But, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share it and comment below. Do all the good stuff I need you to do for the YouTube algorithm. And for now, peace. Ooh, I've done that.